Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I really hope you're well. I hope you are having a great week so far. A little bit croaky this morning. Apologies, gang. Sorry, we're a little tiny bit late. My computer just needed to do a little bit of a rejig for some reason, and it took ages to get on. So apologies if you're wondering where I was, but we're here now. We are doing a little bit of holistic core this morning, and I'm using the smooth jazz mix from Pure Energy Go. So if you are joining me, let me know. I'm going to do majority of this kind of body weight, but I am going to use one weight. So if you've got one weight, gang, and it could be that you're using, quite a light plate, which is absolutely fine, or you might want to use a dumbbell, something around sort of maybe 1.5, 2 kg would be absolutely perfect. Okie dokie. So let's have a little look and see who's in this morning. Good morning, Maria. Good morning. You are live. Good morning, Ronnie. So I'm going to get you lovely and warm, and then we're going to take through these kind of holistic core exercises. Just work at your own pace. Do what feels good for you. Anything that feels uncomfortable, you don't do it. I'm going to do this barefoot, but if you want to keep your trainers on, that's absolutely fine. Is the audio okay, ladies? Let me know if you need me to turn anything up or down. Hopefully that sounds okay. So if we start off, ladies, with our feet underneath our hip bones, even distribute between that way with regards to your big toe and your little toe round the back of the heel. Thank you, ladies. That's perfect. Track up through the body as always, tension in the muscles, not the joints. So I don't want you to lock your knees. And here, just take a moment to rock your pelvis forward and back. I want you to be aware of how that feels in the pelvis, any tightness going on there. I want you to come all the way forward, point A, all the way back, point C, and find your point B somewhere in between. Lengthen the rest of the body, grow lovely and tall. Let's let these shoulders slide up to the ears and then drop them down. So we slide and then we lower. So just creating that sensation of length through your neck. Perfect. Take the head down, drop, and then look up to the ceiling. So allow the head to fall and then let it rise. As you take your head back, maybe open the mouth. Well done. One more time. Head over to the right. Feel the stretch. Let that head drop down and round over to the left. So I don't want any tension going on in your shoulders or your neck that might affect the way that you move later. Good work. Head down, roll the shoulders back. Big circles round. Head up and stay with your shoulder roll. Perfect. So let's take the right arm back on the diagonal and then the left. Now go shoulder height on the right, turn and twist, and now on the left. Take it down low, bend the knees as much as you need to, and then rotate that right arm back, and then rotate the left arm. Perfect. So let's do this again. So we're going to reach back and change. Come to shoulder height. Just a gentle turn. Let your body move how you want to. Take it down low. That's it. And then rotate that right arm back and the left. Now stay on your right arm and press open. So you may want to move a little bit quicker or stay slow. That's fine. Bend the knees. Good. And now take that to the other side. So you're going to rotate open. Perfect. Let the body turn. Well done. I'm going to take that right arm and it's going to come over and change to the left. Push your hip bones to the other wall. Really stretch out your waist. Let the arms wrap round the waist. Bend the knees. Loosen off. Good stuff. Now take those arms and throw that in. Just a little bit bigger there. Good work. Take the legs wide and lunge. So you're taking your lunge from right to left. Open up your hips. See how that feels for you. And if you want to, you can take the hand down and maybe stretch a little bit further. Good work. We're going to bring that up and take the knee up, out, back in and lower. Giving the abdominals just a bit of a wake-up call as you're taking it into your balance. Lift, open. Try and stay really stable. Think about what's going on with your shoulders. Are they staying level as you lift the leg? Or are you kind of almost sinking into that supporting side? So just be aware of that. Go again. Lift, open. Now we're going to stay with the right knee and I'm going to bring the left hand in and away. Good work. So lift and open. Perfect. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Now keep the knee up. I'm going to give you an arm pattern. We're going to come around the front and round the back. I want you to learn this because we are going to do this with a weight with that leg lifted. So you're going to pass your weight from your hands forward and back. Not yet, just learning the process. Good work. And again. That's it. Now lose the arms and with the right foot, I want you to tap forward and tap back. But your arm is going to do the opposite. So it's going to come down and then it's going to come forward. And again, you're going to hold your weight in your left hand and you're going to move the arm forward as your leg goes back. And again, this is just really enhancing that core strength when you've got a weight in your hand. But I want you to learn the patterns first, yeah? That's it. Really nice. So now with your left knee, bring it in and away. So we're opening up the hip. That's it. And again, you're going to do this with a weight in your hand. Same movement pattern, but this is just a little bit of pre-learning so you know what to expect. We're then going to lift that knee and we're going to bring the hands round. So like I said earlier, you're going to pass your weight between your hands forward and back. And because we've got this leg lift, it's going to really enhance that core stability. Now you could put your toes down on the floor if you needed to make it easier. You choose. Okay, lose the arms. Now remember the foot comes forward and back. So we tap and tap back. But this time I want to show you from a side profile. So tap and tap back. And when you tap back, your arm lifts up. That's the hand that's going to have the weight in it. Yeah? So a little squeeze on the muscles in the bottom. Perfect. Now from here, take a roll. Inhale. Exhale, roll through. Bend the knees as much as you want. Press your bottom away. Flatten out your back. And then roll up when you're ready, vertebrae by vertebrae. This is option 1. Just go into a halfway spot. So you know, as always, you can always come here if this feels good for you, if it feels better. Or you can roll all the way down to the floor. Inhale, exhale, and rise whenever you're ready. Roll the shoulders and lift. Inhale. As you come over, feel free to shake out your shoulders. Maybe add a little rotation around the side of the feet with a bent knee. So remember, we only ever do that rotation with the bent knee there. Good work. Okay, so let's start to fire up the abdominals a little bit stronger. Do your roll down. Now walk out to your high plank. Abdominals strong. Take a breath and then push back. Feel free to take the feet wider if you need to. That might give you a little bit more mobility as you're coming up and down from the floor. Chin to chest and then walk through. So if you know you're quite tight in your hips, take your feet wider. As you come to that high plank, nice and strong away from the floor, and then bring it up. Good work. And we're going to grab that weight, okay? So, first of all, placing the weight into our left hand, we're going to come back to our knee. So anytime I make you balance, the abdominal muscles have to work to stabilize, otherwise you'd fall over. Obviously, then if we add a distraction, whether it be with the arm or whether it be with the leg, in a moving position, it's even harder. So my fact of my leg and my arm is moving makes it harder than if I was just holding. And then what I've got here then is the weight, making that even more unstable. So knee in and away. Perfect. Okay, so I don't want to overload too much on one side. So let's change sides, same move. In and open. Press away. And one thing you might find is that your balance is different from your right to your left. And this might be really obvious when you start to move kind of on the diagonal with a weight. So just notice, how's that feel as you move? You got it? Good work. Now go back to the first knee. Do you remember we said we were going to pass the weight? Big circles round. So this could be done with a very light kettlebell or a dumbbell. I'm using a plate. Knees lifted just as high as you want to. Circling round. Good work. Now place that weight into the left hand. Start to do your tap. And remember, when you tap back, arm goes up. This is a real nice functional core exercise as you're tapping that foot. Now, if we really wanted to enhance that, we wouldn't touch the floor. We would brush. Can you feel that? How's your supporting leg? Is that working too? Good stuff. And again, press. Wonderful. Change sides. So, start low if you prefer. Start with the tap, then bring the arm in, and then make your decision whether or not you want to lift the leg or stay in contact with the floor. Good work. So I love all these exercises because they make you feel strong, but they're really functional. They're going to help you with balance in everyday life. I know I'm doing a balance section, a session at lunchtime. It makes you feel like you're really working through everything rather than, down on the floor and crunching. Good work. Okay, just have a little pedal push through. And we're going to lift the knee on the other side and we're going to do our circles round. That's it. So we've got that rotation happening round our center. Perfect. As you're coming through. Do as many as you want. When it feels good for you, come to the back of your mat with your weight. Inhale. Exhale and roll. Chin to chest. Coming over. And then rolling up when you're ready. That baby back bend really extending through the abdominals. Perfect. You're going to pop your weight down on the floor. Come forward to your high plank. I'm going to bring one knee in and I'm going to circle that knee round. 4 repetitions one way, 4 repetitions the other way. Make a circle with your knee and then change legs. Hands under shoulders. 4 repetitions one way, 4 repetitions the other way. Now, you can either just change legs straight away, or you might want to push back, give yourself a little bit of a release, and then you can go again. So you're doing 4 repetitions. Keep that going, gang. So you're circling your knee 4 times one way, 4 times the other way, and then change the legs over. Those of you that need that breather in between, you can push back and then come into your knee circles. Stir in that pot with your knee, round one way, round the other way. Push back if you need to. So gang, you are going to take one more time on the right with your right knee circling for 4, and one more time with circling the other way, and then do the left leg. 4 repetitions one way, 4 repetitions the other way. Really getting that nice strong connection. Excellent. We release and we can drop our knees when we're finished and walk those hands away. Beautiful. So I'm going to come down on my elbow, turn side on. Again, this is where I need my light weight. I'm going to come over with the hands and then back. So anyone who needs to drop the lower knee, you can be here. And I'm making a circle through that arm. This is why the weight needs to be, not too heavy, because you're rotating round. Otherwise, you're up into that side plank position. Elbow under the shoulder. Good work. Really opening up the side body. Breathe. Well done. We're going to bring that down and then change sides. So bring in the weight. Excuse my back. I'm just going to show you from a back profile so you can see what I'm doing. But I'm also going to turn and face you in just a moment. So I'm just opening up that side. So the weight is coming down and then lifting up and over. And remember, you can modify. So you can take your knee down to the floor if you need to. Lift and open the chest. So I'm going to bring that here on this side. When you feel like you've done equal amounts on both sides, push back into your child's pose. Give yourself a lovely release. You're the only one who knows kind of the speed that you're working at. So we're going to press back and stretch. Really well done. Gang, you're going to come forward to your high plank position again. Nice and strong here. I'm going to bring your right knee in. Little pulse. Pull. And again. Pull. Press. Nice and strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Push back. Well done. Stay in that stretch just for me. And then bring that through and your left leg is going to come forward. Ready? Here we go. Pulse. It's a little pulse with that knee coming in. Really well done. Stabilize the shoulders. How does it feel? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Well done. Press. Good work. Bring it down. Okay. Coming to a kneeling position. Right leg in front. So we're going to take this around our head into our halo. And then I'm going to lean back and again. So we're going to rotate round one way, round the other way, and then full extension back. Good. So we're really opening up those abdominals, working our obliques, and then lift. And then working down the center of the tummy. And obviously, if you're using a heavy weight, this is going to be harder. Now, if any of you find that kneeling is really uncomfortable, you could do this with split feet. What I'm trying to replicate is your pelvic position that you would have when you're walking. Because when you're walking, your pelvis doesn't stay level, you know? You're in like a split stance all the time because you've got one leg forward and one leg back. So you can either be standing or you can be kneeling in that split stance position. Good. Let's do one more here. Really nice. Change sides. So again, I'm going to rotate round one way, round the other way, and lift. And obviously you don't have to lean too far back. I'm taking that weight overhead. So like I said, you could do this in your split stance. Let me show you from a side profile. Inhale, exhale, lift. Good work. So notice how that feels as you move. The halo really makes the obliques work. That's it. Press. One more. Good work. Really nice. Okay, come down to seated. We're nearly done, I promise. You're going to hold your weight in your left hand. If you need to put a ball back behind you for support there, you absolutely can. Otherwise, we're going to take that left leg away. Our right leg away. Weight in the left hand. Extend the right arm. Lean back slightly. Left hand. Push. 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 So we're almost in like a V-sit position with that leg lifted up here. So this is option one. My left foot's on the floor. My knee is bent. My right leg is extended. And I'm pushing up with my left hand. Option two, I can bring both feet off the floor into a V-sit. Still the weight just goes into one side. It's this asymmetric kind of side that really makes the abdominals work harder. Press it up, push. So you choose. And obviously the longer the leg, the harder that is. Try not to hold the legs. Press away. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Release. Take it over. Take that little stretch for you. I'm going to show you facing you now. So right knee's going to stay down. Extend my left leg and put the weight in my right hand. Push it away. So remember, this was option one with the leg bent and the foot down on the floor. My left leg is extended. I'm not holding on to my legs in any way, shape or form. Option two, the legs come off. We've got lack of stability here because the only area that's in contact with the floor is our bottom. Pushing up, press, really good. Exhale and choose how much you want to lengthen your legs. You can keep them bent if you like. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, doing well. Push. Woo, good work. Oh my gosh. Open up the hips. Absolutely superb. I really hope you felt that, gang. Perfect. While you're here, just sit comfy. Take the hand down and stretch the waist. Perfect. Change sides. Now, while you're here, keep your hand down. Swing the legs round into mermaid. And let's lift the hip up and stretch out the hip flexors, the side of the waist, the obliques, the abdominals as well. Perfect. We release. Swing the legs around the other way. Hand down, lift up, reach over. Hopefully that feels really good to open up that hip. Perfect. Sit comfy again and stretch over. We're going to come round onto all fours. Let's lift up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale down. So I really hope you enjoyed those different movements this morning in a way that really was enhancing balance, stability, functional movement pattern, but also really enhancing this core strength. It doesn't always have to be lots of, explosive moves to work our core. We can keep it really controlled. We can work really functional. So sit back when you're ready. Walk the hands along the floor, head down. Take the hands over to the right, left hand on top, head comes low. Change sides whenever you're ready. Bring it back to center. Turn those toes under, lift the hips. Look back through the legs. Now give your legs a really good stretch here. Bend one knee, feel the stretch in the other leg. Let that lengthen. Switching from right to left, just in your own time. And then anytime you're ready, hold both legs straight. Let's bring the hands back. Bend the knees and roll up slow. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Roll through. Let's do a couple of roll downs. Inhale. Exhale, roll. Just as far as you want to go. Remember, you can stop halfway. You can do your little stretch here. Lengthen away. Roll up when that feels good for you. Thanks, Ronnie. I'm really glad you enjoy it. I think it's important, those of you that are instructors, if you're teaching older adults, some of those movements could be really valuable for them. Just with a light weight, even if you haven't got light weights, you could use people's water bottles. I've done that before. Everyone just grab their water bottle and that's what they're using. In the hand. Good stuff. Inhale, exhale. Rise, roll the shoulders. Take a breath. Exhale down to your heart center. As you do it, find that perfect posture position for you. Take another breath. As you exhale, bring your pelvis into neutral again. Feel lovely and strong here through your center. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. Grow taller. Shoulders away from the ears. Neck is lovely and long. We're going to take that right arm up and the left. Right hand forward and the left. Right palm in and the left. Give yourselves and each other a super round of applause. Gang, I really hope you enjoyed that. I hope that felt good for you. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Oh, Maria, thank you so much. I'm really glad that you felt that was good. So I will be doing an instructor special at lunchtime today, just before lunch, sort of 12 o'clock-ish, where I'm going to be doing chair-based Pilates, so showing you how to move all your Pilates into a chair-based exercise. And I'll use equipment with that as well. I'm going to use balls, I'm going to use bands, I'm going to use the Pilates ring, I'll use a weight as well. And then after that, I'm going to be doing an improve your balance session with exercise. So again, a lot of those movement patterns that we were doing, I'm going to replicate, but I'm also going to add in more proprioception, some information on your feet, some release work for the feet as well. So if you can join me for that one, please do. Otherwise, tonight, you're going to have a full hour of fitness Pilates, total wellness. So it's going to be a good one. Take care. Have a great, great day, everyone. And I will see you soon.